Hello, my name is Professor Gillman, and I'm a horror host. Over the many years of my hosting hobby, I have learned several things about making videos for social media. Now, along with this, I have noticed the things that are wrong with many videos made for social media. Now, these observations will be about content, not the technical aspects of making videos. There are many fine videos out there by people a lot smarter than I am about those aspects of video production. And some of this is obviously done for humor, so don't get your panties in a wad if something offends you. Exercise your freedom and stop watching it. Don't watch it again, or don't recommend it to someone else. Snowflake. So let me explain what I think are the important points for making videos for social media. Stop this shit. Now usually this is done by the hosting website because someone filmed their video with their phone vertically. If you are one of these websites, then use the black or gray bands on either side. Who cares if people like it or not? Besides, I can't imagine people disliking the solid bands more than this blurry, distracting crap.
Yes, I know the sound is not synced. Yes, I know the video is not synced. But if you knew the hoops I had to jump through to get this little effect done, you'd understand. And oh, I know some of you out there are going to say, but Professor, why didn't you just film it with your smartphone and then, hey, what did I tell you people? I don't do shit like this on a smartphone because I have a, wait for it, video camera.
And to those of you who are filming with your phone vertically, stop filming with your phone, period. Everything is not one of those once-in-a-lifetime events, and for the things that are, film it with the phone horizontally. Smartphones are tools. They are for phone calls, text, maps and GPS, and the occasional web search for vital information when you have no other convenient source. They are not fucking entertainment devices. If you have to film a video, do it with, wait for it, a fucking dedicated video camera. If you have an accent, add subtitles to your video. I know this is going to cause a lot of controversy in the comments, which is good. It shows you're paying attention. And this also goes for filming outside or in other noisy locations. I can't tell you the number of videos I have tried to watch and couldn't understand what was being said due to background noise. Add subtitles. And if you're streaming live from your phone, what the fuck did I just tell you about film with your phone, douchebag? And you'll probably notice some background noise in my video. I did that on purpose because I understand everyone can't build a studio in their home. So do the best you can and add subtitles if need be. Stop filming in your car. If this is the only place you have to film, then get a job so you can upgrade your living conditions. And to those of you who say, well, they are trying to build their channel so they can get paid and improve their living conditions, to this I say they need to get a real job first. And to all those who say this, you need to get a job too. Now, to those of you who are doing a video in a car while you are driving And you are also talking, stop this, it's dangerous. There is almost never a justifiable reason for filming you in the car while driving. But if you absolutely feel you must, edit in narration afterwards. Don't make your instructional video the first time you've done whatever it is you're trying to teach. Also, stop talking too fast or moving too fast. If you're trying to teach people something, slow down. Have screen captures. Give people time to absorb what you're saying. Oh yes, I know some of you are going to say, but Professor, people can pause the video or watch it as many times as they need to. Why? Why do I need to do the fucking work of a teacher? And if you're one of these so-called teachers and you don't have time to slow down or do better editing, then you don't have time to do these videos, so get back to your real job. Also, if you're making multiple things that are exactly the same, you don't have to show making every fucking one of them, even if you sped up the film. Just as a personal side note, if you want people to take you seriously, don't wear your cap backwards. And here's why. Here is a cap. You know what this is? It's the bill, or also known as the visor. Now the bill is designed to keep the sun and rain out of your eyes. If you wear the cap backwards, then the bill becomes worse than useless, because when it rains, it concentrates all the water down your back. If the bill is useless, then it shouldn't be on the cap. And a cap without a bill is a beanie, and no adult should be wearing a beanie. This reminds me of a joke of mine about bumper stickers on the trunk lids of cars. Do you really want to trust someone with several thousand pounds of rolling death who can't correctly install a sticker whose very name is its installation instructions? Unless you were doing a humorous video, always strive to be taken seriously and add links for sources of information you quote. And don't wear your cap backwards. Get to the fucking point. Especially don't do a sales pitch on the product you're trying to explain how to use. A good example of this are the software videos. You know, you do a search trying to find the answer of how to do something with the software. And you have to sit through a minute or more of being told how great the software is and all the things it can do. Well, duh, dick cheese. I wouldn't be asking my question unless I already have the software and know the main features and its values. Reminds me of when a friend took a job with Tesla. Most of the 2-day orientation was spent selling to new employees on how great it was to work at Tesla. Hey, fuckwads. They took the job. Now pass along vital info. Get to the fucking point. And this one really gets me. Showing the wrong image for what you're talking about. And this seems to happen the most with airplane videos. You know, talking about a B-17 and showing a B-24, or showing a T-6 Texan when you're talking about a P-47. But coins are the big one. Describing coin errors while showing the same image of the coin throughout the video. And believe me, while going through some of my own coin collection to see if any had some of these valuable errors, I was using a ×10 jeweler's loupe. but couldn't tell if any had the error because the image from the video was not magnified, so you really didn't know what the error looked like in the first place. Stop this shit. Just stop this shit. Stop doing dangerous work like mowing the grass or working with heavy objects in flip-flops, sandals, and women's bedroom slippers, even if you are a woman. And while Crocs do provide a little better protection than those three, no one should be wearing a fucking thing, so stop it. I don't really give two shits or a damn if you cut your toes off or crush or burn your feet or get pulled into a piece of machinery and wind up looking like a bloody pretzel. But I do care if it happens to your kids because you set a bad example. Of course, there are many other bad examples out there. Not wearing safety glasses, not wearing a mask when working around dangerous fumes or dust particles, and my personal favorite, working under a car without jack stands. While Mr. Bad Example is a great song by Warren Zevon, it's not a good thing to be in front of your children. Your video better be about what you have in your title. Don't show an image and related title, then have a top 10 list with the title thing last, or worse, only briefly mentioned. Or share us a video with a title that suggests a solution to a problem has been implemented. Only to start with a few minutes of what you or your friends or family did the last day or so, and then reveal that the solution has not been implemented, but is your suggestion as to what should happen. And stop leading people on with some controversial statement about some famous person to then only have a mini biography about the person and little or nothing about the so-called controversy. You know, like he truly hated so-and-so. So-and-so finally reveals what we always suspected about so-and-so. So-and-so left nothing to the imagination for whoever. These kinds of titles generate an expectation of the sensational, but are nothing more than the worst form of clickbait. If you do this, please take yourself out of the gene pool. If the material in your video is not your original material, then you need to do your due diligence to ensure you're not violating someone's copyrighted material or trademarked material for that matter. Go to the United States Copyright Office website and study their information on copyright. There are way too many myths about copyright, most of them bullshit. As long as I'm doing a critique, I can use what I want. Maybe. As long as I state it's for educational purposes, I'm okay. Maybe. Oh, you can legally use a few seconds of material without it being a violation. No, you can't. There's a lot of gray area with copyright, and then yes, you like the thought of bunking with Bruno in the big house, it's best to err on the side of caution. And getting back to the thing about the few seconds, you can't use a microsecond of material without the approval or authorization of the legal copyright owner. Deal with it. I don't do my videos to try to make money. I do them to try to help, I am a professor after all, or entertain you pesky humans. If you are doing social media videos, whether for fun or profit, just remember, very few of these sites give a damn about freedom of speech. If you don't like foul language, well, you watched the wrong video, didn't you? Unless the anti-freedom of speech police accosted me, then you got a video full of bleeps. Agree or disagree with me in the comments, but don't expect a reply. I don't read the comments and really don't give a shit about your opinion of me. I don't like myself. Why should you? And as always, watch out for those pesky humans.
Oh, and one more thing. Stop this shit.